Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghillie with a look at a game that has recently popped up on Steam. This is Blacklight Retribution. Now, I am extremely disappointed with myself and my sources, as this game has only become known to me today via Steam's nice big ass ads that pop up after you exit the game. I was just exiting TF today. Suddenly, Blacklight Retribution is there in big letters in front of me. I click on it, and an hour later, here I am doing we're getting Ghillie. Now, this game is wonderful in that the graphics, fantastic, the gameplay's great, but what really sets it apart from every other shooter out there at the moment is the absolutely ridiculous amount of customization. Now, as well as having your normal profile stuff, you have ridiculous amount of unlocks, titles, emblems, emotes, an announcer voice, which I'm assuming they're going to put more on later, and your own character voice. For some reason, you can get C nanas, each to his own. Nodes, which I have no idea what these are at the moment. I believe there's some kind of socketed stat enhancements. And of course, depending on what you're playing as, you have your different little customization things here too. Each with a few customizations down the bottom here. Your equipment, including about 1 million helmets, or 14. Chest pieces, boots, a couple of medals here, nice little purple heart there, and of course 62 different types of camouflage for yourself. And then we have your grenades, you kind of off any attribute things, knives as well, and a second slot of course, and a couple more that will probably come in later. Your depot stuff, which is kind of like a care package kind of thing, except I believe they just appear off on the map or at separate control points. Not entirely certain, like I said, I've only played all about half an hour. This game's been around, known to me for about an hour. All sorts of goodies to get. There are a ridiculous amount of unlockables. It's absolutely fantastic. One of the biggest things and one of the biggest attractions to the game seems to be the hard suit. This is of course like a kind of hard suit, drop it here gun, a designator if you will. Then we get to weapons. Now you do have your kind of pre-made weapons, some of them looking absolutely ridiculous, some of them looking amazing. These are just little pre-made sets with scope stuff. What we really want to look at, however, the 9 different kind of guns here, 15 different muzzle types, we'll go through all of them of course, 17 different barrels, 11 different clip types, 17 scopes, including ranging from ridiculously big to kind of small, little compact iron sights and holographic kind of things that you see here. 13 different types of stock, and little weapon tags, because customization is all about the little things, and Kiwi flags for some reason. Oh, and of course 77 different types of camouflage, and that's only for your main weapon. Same thing applies to your secondary. Once again, barrels, muzzles, scopes, magazines, and 77 different types of camouflage for your pistol. Of course, every different barrel, magazine, scope changes your weapon statistics as well, and there are a lot of different statistics here. This is a theory crafter's dream game. So I'm going to jump back to the main menu here. I've already gone through the training, I won't bore you with that. I'm going to jump straight into a game here. Just excuse me a moment while I find a server. And here we are on a server. Domination, standard domination, just like any other game. Right, as you can see here in game, the game looks gorgeous. It's running on the Unreal Engine, so we're seeing a lot more games using the Unreal Engine these days. Always good to see. The Unreal Engine is quite friendly to modders, if I remember. Playing on an official Australian server. It seems a lot of the servers at the moment are official only. Whether they're going to open up to Paradise server hosts, I'm not entirely sure. Alright. What is behind Blacklight Retribution? Well, the game was developed by Zombie LLC, published by Perfect World Entertainment. Zombie, of course, probably most well known for Delta Force, Task Force Dagger, and numerous military simulators as well. Like, most notably, probably America's Army Special Forces. Yes. Perfect World Entertainment, publisher of Torchlight 1 and 2, very well known games, and games that are almost similar to Blacklight Retribution, Star Trek Online, Rusty Hearts, and Champions Online. What I should really say is that they share something in common, but I won't tell you just yet, even though if you're smart enough, you probably already guessed it. What can I take? Give me a flamethrower. If I had to compare the game to something else, I'd probably have to say Battlefield 3, as they're both quite fast-paced and they're both quite gorgeous-looking games. Of course, being quite a graphically demanding game, Blacklight may not appeal to a few people. I can tell you right now, recommended specs as told by Steam: 4GB of RAM, a quad-core CPU, DirectX 11 enabled, or compatible rather, GPU. Broadband internet, bollocks. And a 64-bit operating system is also suggested, which is somewhat unusual, although it will run on lesser settings. The game heavily relies on particle effects, as you can see with the steam here and bullet fire, etc. Game first cropped up at E3 2011 with a bit of a teaser trailer. At PAX Prime 2011 there was a much bigger presence, showing off the game a bit more, get another teaser trailer as well. Went into closed beta. Stop jumping! Die! Sorry? Went into closed beta on the 28th of October 2011. Open beta on the 28th of February 2012, this year. And officially went live excuse me a moment. Officially went live on April 4th this year, 2012. And appeared on Steam for the first time July 3rd, 2012. I'm extremely happy it did, because it is glorious. This guy again. Right, I'm gonna have some issues with this fella. So I'll just shoot a little bit on the game for a while. Ooh, an automatic elevator. Alright then. So hopefully we'll see some community stuff coming out of this game. Brilliant. I can see it becoming quite popular. I noticed a lot of the American servers quite full, as well as the Australian ones. Not so sure about Europe, as if you are limited to a set of regions when you download the game. North America and Australia share, although, as I said before, I'm playing on an Australian server, so don't worry guys. Not going to be playing on servers at 200 odd ping. Jesus. He disappeared? What the crap? Actually, let's go back and show you one of the biggest attractions I think people will find for this game. Assuming I don't... Nope, never mind. Right. Come here, Depot. Let's bring it in. The hard suit. Hard suit, as you can imagine, is a nice big mech. Let's see if I can do some damage without getting killed. Come here, Flowerline. Ha! Look at that panic. Glorious. Ah, great. It's always some asshole with a bazooka. Come here, Cupcake. That thing cost me 1,300 points. And now it's gone. I've only had about an hour and a half in this game so far. Although, as per most shooters, skills are quite interchangeable. It's a grenade. I will compare it to Battlefield 3 again, because it's quite similar in some senses. It feels the most like Battlefield 3 out of the other games I've played. That doesn't mean it's a clone, because it does follow some of the standard kind of shooter stuff. It really does have its own kind of feeling. Where's this bastard? Finally! You deserve that, people. You know it.
2 minutes till it's filled.
Let's grab a bazooka. It's been a bit of a noob for a while. Oh, I always feel like an asshole for doing that, no matter the game. 2 shots, so I assume that's probably just enough to take out one of those hard suits. No, you don't. It's definitely a game to keep an eye on. I get the feeling it's going to be big. And I guess I shall reveal this to you now. There's a reason it's going to be big, people.
1 minute till it's filled.
See, Blacklight Retribution has, well, what a lot of the big publishers would tell you is a bit of a dirty secret. See, this game is AAA stuff. This is absolutely glorious. Beautiful graphics, great gameplay. It is absolutely 100%
30 seconds till it's filled.
free to play. Blacklight Retribution is a free to play game that I will confidently say rivals every single current AAA shooter. So, I want you to drag this video to the side of your screen right now, open up Steam, and download Blacklight Retribution. Because you'll love it. Alright, you've had enough time. Right, This is the marketplace. It's a free-to-play game. There are microtransactions. What do you expect? You can't just get a game of this quality for nothing. Well, you can, but there is a lot of really great stuff to check out. As I showed you before, you got all kind of weapon stuff for your clan. You got emotes, stuff to add to your profile. Including, you can pay for a gender change. Skins for your hero, XP boost as normal. Show you all the most popular section. I'm sure. Sorry, I know for a fact that weapons and such are available as well as your side tags, but I showed you that earlier before I jumped into a server. So there it is for you people. A game I only discovered 2 to 3 hours ago is now probably one of my favourite releases of 2012. So if you haven't downloaded it when I told you to before, do it now. This is Ghillie signing off. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me a bit of criticism, always appreciated. And again, I will see you next time.